Hello, my name is Christy Watkins and I am going to be giving you a tutorial on how to get started with your 3D foundation from Seint. In your color match email that you got from me, I suggested colors for your 3D foundation as well as some suggestions for a lip and cheek color and eyeshadow colors. Today, I'm gonna go over the basics on how to apply your 3D foundation. So the first thing I wanna recommend is our Stay Spray. So Seint makeup is a cream-based makeup, which means it doesn't really set. So I like to use the Stay Spray as a primer first, and then afterwards I'll spray it again to make sure that I set my makeup. So we're gonna start with that. I just spray it a little bit. I have a damp beauty sponge right here that I just patted in. And you should definitely get a beauty sponge. And what I do is I wet it and then I wring it out in a towel because we're gonna use this later to make sure our makeup is nice and blended and a thin layer of makeup, because less makeup equals less texture. All right, the two brushes that I recommend that you start with for this technique are the detail brush and the buff brush. So those are the two brushes that we will be using today. When you get your makeup, it will come with a little form that has all the colors listed. Once you know that your makeup is the right color match for you, you can take these colors, cut them out, and then use them in your palette where all your makeup will fit into so that you don't have to look around in a bag, but you can take that sticker and you can place the colors in the palette above your makeup so that you know what color it is. So that's a nice little trick. All of our tins are magnetic and they just stick right in this magnetic palette. The first thing we're going to start with is your contour color. Contour is meant to bring dimension into your face. So if you see my face right now, I have no makeup on, you see that there's areas of my face that are darker. And so when we put one color foundation all over our face, we're taking away that dimension. And so we want to keep that dimension. That's what makes us look more natural instead of like we have makeup on your face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take the detail brush. This is a great brush for contour because it has this straight edge right here and it will really help you get an accurate placement on your contour. Now your contour is probably going to be a little bit more dry than the highlight colors, so you may have to put a little more pressure in there. So I just kind of sweep it in there and then I'm going to go right under my cheekbone right here, and right now I'm just placing the color. I'm not going to worry about blending it in. I'm just kind of stippling it on there, pressing it on there, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to swipe it across my forehead. And don't be scared of your contour color. Your contour color was matched to you because it's also a color that is found on your face. So don't worry about that right now. Don't worry that it's gonna look weird. It's a part of your natural face color. Okay, now if you want to, you can contour your nose. An easy way to do that is to take this straight edge right here and kind of just make a faint line right there. We don't want it to be a really obvious line, but this will help you do a straight line. There you go. And then you take it and go along your jawline and you want to blend it down to make sure we don't have a color line. Now, if you have a jowl starting to begin there, you can actually place it right on top of the light spot. If you have a double chin, maybe you're gonna take anything that's light colored right here that's distracting, and you're just gonna put that contour on there and it will fade into the background. It will become unnoticeable. Okay, contour is done. Now, I'm going to take my camo color. Your camo color is a highlight color that is slightly darker than your skin tone, that is meant to camouflage anything that you find distracting. So this could be acne, this could be melasma, this could be dark circles under your eyes. So I'm going to go into my camo color right here, and I'm using the small end of the buff brush, and I am just going to place a little bit under my eyes. I'm just picking what the distractions that I have. My chin tends to be a little bit red, so I'm placing a little bit there. I have some melasma on my upper lip, so I'm just going to place some there. And then I've got some melasma right in here that I'm just gonna place that color on there. And the same right here. Then I've got a little bit on the side of my nose. And that's it. I'm just placing. I am not blending right now. My cat has decided to join me. Okay, now we are going to move on to our pop color. Our pop color is lighter than your overall skin tone. Your pop color is found like in the light areas of your neck. See this light area right here in between my eyebrows, maybe the tops of your cheekbones. You have areas on you that are lighter than your overall skin tone. And so we want to bring those areas and brighten them so that it will highlight your eyes and your lips and all your beautiful features. So you're going to take your detail brush and you're going to take the small end and you're going to just tap lightly into your pop color. Now, because your pop color is lighter than your skin tone, we don't need a lot. So I'm just gonna tap in and I'm just gonna place a couple of dots right there, right here. I'm gonna do right on under my eyebrow at the arch. Now, you can place some right here. However, if you have those 11 wrinkles right there, I recommend not putting any there. But if you want to, you can put some right here. But when you put makeup on wrinkles, it accentuates the wrinkles. So I like to leave my natural glow just right there without any makeup on. You're also going to place your pop color right here and down the side of your nose. And then you can put a dot right here on your chin, on your Cupid's bow, and then I like to use my finger to do a small line down the center of my nose. And then I do a little bit on the tip of my nose, right there. That's your pop color, you're done. All right, the last color in your highlights is your bridge color. Your bridge color is kind of like your main highlight. Think of it as the color that most of your face is. So we're gonna put this wherever we didn't put contour or camo color or pop color. So you're gonna take the large end of your buff brush and you're just gonna lightly tap into your bridge color. And you do not need a lot of makeup. This makeup provides 30% more coverage than traditional makeup. So a little bit goes a long way. In fact, I recommend doing the tiniest bit at first, and then if you need more, adding it, okay? So I'm taking my bridge color and I'm gonna do a swipe here where I did no makeup yet, and you'll see it blends like right into my skin. You don't see it. I'm gonna do a little bit right here and right here, and then I'm gonna do just a little bit here and here, okay? Then I'm gonna I just wanna get in here where I didn't have any makeup. Okay, now you are going to put your blush color on. We're gonna blend all of this together. So whatever color you chose, you can use your finger if you want. I'm gonna use a little bit of sandstone and I'm just gonna place it right above my contour line because I'm gonna kind of marry those together when I blend. So I'm gonna put that right here. All right, I've got the basics of my 3D foundation placed on my face. It has had time to warm up. So now the last step is blending it all in. So you're going to take the large end of your brush and you're just gonna blend. So I recommend blending the light colors first and then moving to the dark colors. So I'm just gonna blend all this in. Now I'm moving on to the darker colors. Blend in that nose. Now we're gonna kind of marry all this together here. We want to make sure that the contour is blended up into the hairline so it all goes. And there we have it. Let's make sure this is blended. Just a brush that I recommend as a bonus brush is our blush and bronzer brush. I find it really, really useful. I do like to use it to apply my blush. So I'll use the dome shape end to just kind of apply my blush right above my contour right here. I know we already did it, but, and then I love this actually for blending the fluffy end. So this is a great brush if it's in your budget to add to your collection. You can pop your lip color on your lips. If you got an illuminator, you can take this illuminator, and I use my finger and I just pop it on the tops of my cheekbones to give an added glow. See that nice shimmer? You can pop it right under your brow, anywhere where you want an extra shine. So sometimes I put it on my nose and down the center of my nose and on my Cupid's bow. You can put it in the corners of your eyes. It'll make your eyes look larger. Okay, last step, I take my damp, wrung out beauty blender, and I'm just gonna make sure that I don't have too much makeup anywhere. So this will help me really make sure that it's all blended in. And that's it, y'all. Last step, I take my Stay Spray, spray it, and then just tap it in. And that is how you apply your natural 3D foundation.